What is up, my friends? Northside here. Not sure about the title, but this is just an update from a previous video and a pre-build video. I'm going to show you, thanks to my friend Who from Holy Crusaders, we crafted a bunch of rings that I wanted to share with you and just clarify some stuff that was maybe not clear for everybody about the weapons I'll be using. So I'm just gonna make a I'm going to make a short video about how I'm going to equip my pet, how the rings looks. The rings are freaking awesome, guys. I think you guys are going to like them. So I want to thank you before that for the support on the previous video, guys. Mind you all, that was just a pre-build. My final build will be out a few weeks after the mod hits. Depends on how much time it's gonna take for me to basically get. I mean, the rings are not a problem. We will craft them as soon as we can, and that's really not going to be a problem. But what I wanted to say and share with you guys, these rings may seem expensive. If you have a friend, I'm gonna give it advice. The reagents that we need for the rings, as I understood, are from Tomb of the Nine Gods, and the drop rate, as I've heard from my friend Kaylee and some other people, is not so bad. So, what else? What I wanted to talk to you about, like I said, is the new Masterwork rings. They're awesome. We will see. I will show you guys on me and on my pet. Also, I will be talking about some enchantment changes I made. I know in the previous video I said I was using a bunch of Black Ice 14s. I actually switched them all to Brutal 14s, and also two Brutal 14s on myself. That's all I can afford for now, but it's not a big deal as it is. Now here is the tune as it is now. Like I said, the boots. Some of my viewers were kind of correcting me that I didn't mention, but I did mention that they are pretty good boots and bracers for my class. Everything like Fjorkion of the bear is basically improving my melee damage and stuff like that, and that's gonna be really cool. And that's maybe one of the reasons I actually switched to brutals, so I can compensate the crit and get some more power, as you can see. And also I gotta say that power is not so much important, but going over 100% crit is not such a big. I mean, it should not be done. But if you step up 2% up over the 100%, it's not such a big deal. I mean, there are boons that are activating and stuff like that, but I think I fine-tuned this one, so I will show you on the target dummy soon. Now let's start with the weapons. Just to clarify, before for some, I am trying to answer all of you guys. Trust me, guys. There was a lot of comments, and thank you so much for the support and everything else. I really appreciate it. I have to say that I will be using two weapon sets. That's primal, which is gonna be for single target, and I will be using, of course, primal with Fate Touched or Unparalleled Terror, Unparalleled Fate Touched. And also I'm gonna say to you that I will be getting a Blood Spiller, which I made a mistake in the previous video, but I did put that in my comment, pinned comment. So I'll be using Blood Spiller and Blood Catcher. At the start of the combat, your damage and healing will be increased by 1% for every enemy you face when starting a combat to a max of 10%. That's not kind of bad for some kind of a trash clearing with a lightning. I am using a lightning here. This is from pretty much a copy from Alive, the enchants, of course, not the weapons. So I will be getting the Blood Spiller and Blood Catcher, and after that I will be switching to primal. Okay, so on the primal I will be using Terror and Fate Touch. So depends. Terror just works fine for me. I got a lot of questions. What's the best, Holy, Terror, Fate Touch? Fate Touch is probably the best as it is for now in some certain party compositions, but the terror, I mean, I was hitting some crazy hits, guys. 10 12 million Z wheels, 60 70 million IBSs. The terror just works fine. It's just if you time everything right, your encounters, your rotation with DC buffs, debuffs, and stuff like that. And of course, I do advise you to run a HP boon on the if you're running with a paladin. So also correction, I did said that the mark from the paladin counts. Thank you, Almog, for correcting me. It was my mistake. I was just overwhelmed with too much information. So what I want to say that basically uh, Terror works perfectly, guys, and it's 7 million AD, which is much cheaper than a Fate Touch, and I'm pretty sure, you can pinch a few minutes there or a minute or two with a Fate Touch, but it still has to be a certain party composition, okay? Also, what I wanted to clarify, why am I using Savages on a live so I can get more hit points? Um, Simply I have to, one of the viewers kindly corrected me and he was really constructive. I don't remember his name, but thank you, bro, for that really good input. Um, the more hit points, the more power is transferred to you, and it's simply awesome. Now, it doesn't mean I'm going to ditch the defense all the way. I still have some defense, but I will be using negation when I'm running that kind of a build. I'm still hopping from Umbrella Negation to Bark Shield, but I'm gonna be trying out Negation more in next mod. So, um, as you can see, well, this is really weird. Oh no, it's okay. Like I said, my crit is 68.2 at the moment, which is not so bad, but I'm gonna show you guys how much it's spiking. So, that being said, one more time, Primal. That's what I'm gonna get, and I'm going to be using now Blood Spiller, okay, for trash clearing, and Primal for boss fights. But look, guys, it's still in a phase of experimenting, and I gotta say that simply I will adapt as the situation. I mean, we are just doomed to one dungeon. It's really not so hard to adjust to everything. So one more time, these are the new rings. Let's jump to the rings. I think they're great. 543 power, 814 crit, stuffed through brutals inside. That's pretty cool. Also, this is the same ring as it is. It's not even reinforced yet. There's no need for that. And also, what I wanted to say, Fjorkion of the Bear, and one more time, Primal, and this Primal boots and my bracers would be eventually. I just didn't want to break my balls and farm a bunch of Huns just to show you. You can always log into a preview and basically go to Chalt and find that new armors, if you know what I mean, from the Huns and stuff like that. But I'm not gonna go through that. You guys can always check some of my previous videos. I show them actually. I even made a video about Fjorkion of the Bear. Now, guys, Fjorkion of the Bear should be easily obtained for that 3% extra melee damage, and combined with the bracers and the boots of the Willy, it will give a significant increase to the DPS for my class or our class. All of you GWFs know what I'm talking about. Now, one more thing. What I wanted to jump is to companions. Now, look, guys, this companion stays the same. This is going to be my start of the module. Like I said, and I also so I got 4 bronzewood rings. As you can see, power crit, and 4 brutals. Okay. What I also did on a live server today. I made a Dark Enchantment rank 14 so I can get that 1,000 extra life steal. Why not? And also 1 more brutal. So that's 5 brutals, 1 Dark 14, 5 brutals 14. These are the stats. As you can see, it's an overkill with critical strike, but I have to simply remind you guys that maybe the Black Isol Radiant will work better, but I don't want to experiment too much because I will be changing maybe artifacts. I will be maybe dumping some crit from the artifacts, if you know what I mean. Like, for example, this one, or we will see. Also, some of the bracers and the boots, the new boots of the Willy and stuff like that, they are actually have some lower, how can I say, lower critical strike or whatnot. So it's still not a big deal having 4 of these rings. I think the stats are awesome, and I think they're going to be even better when I basically I will still do some experimenting. But this is pretty much 100%, 99.999, except for the bracers and some tweaks. Okay. Uh, I mean, I don't wanna bother you guys too much with the informations now. But these bronzewood rings, we actually made them. You need 1 Tears of Uptao. Tears of Uptao actually drops, I think, from Tomb of the Nine Gods, and it can be bought. I don't know if I'm gonna buy it. I'm probably gonna buy it. And the rest reagents that you need for 3 rings can be farmed from. Sorry for my stuttering. I'm pretty much tired, guys, but I'm trying to keep it up. So like I said, Tears of Uptao, and also we were going to be needing 25 and 15 other reagents from maps from Star River. I don't know if I pronounced that right. Sorry for my English, guys. I'm really trying my best. Okay. So like I said, 3 rings. It's not so bad. You can make them. There's also other rings. I'm not going to go into collections and show you all the rings. You guys can always check some of my previous videos, or my friend Galactic, he actually showed other rings, but these are the rings for my class, so I'm kind of really excited getting these rings, you know. They don't have a set bonus like a Dino ring or Undead ring. It doesn't matter. I think they're awesome, and I think I will be using at least 3 of these rings, 2 on companions for sure. I wasn't lucky, sadly, to get the necklace of the Fury necklace, but it doesn't really matter. So that's about it. Like I said, on Primal, I will be using for single target Terror or Fey, and I will be jumping maybe. I'm gonna be testing a lot with Bloodspiller, and we will see how that goes. You know, on Bloodspiller is going to be lightning for trash clearing, and one more time on Primal. Now I know it may seem a lot to you guys. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a rich player. I just kind of gather some refining points and bought some Zen with enchanting stones I got, so I'll be able to basically afford the new tiger. And that's about it, guys. Let's see how it works stat wise. So we're not going to be using IBS. We're going to be using full single target with the terror. Okay. So let's build some destroyer stacks. Pop that Battle Fury. Mark it, and let's go crazy. As you can see, these are all crits. Let's make it interesting. Pop the tensor. This is one of the hardest dummies, so I don't want to smack this poor guy here because he won't last long, as you can see. I'm using Wrathful Determination here and Destroyer, of course. Now this should be it. Let's stop a little bit and let's see the stats. 78 spiking, 77k, sorry guys, 35k crit. I got a little bit overboard with an armor pen, but it doesn't matter. As you can see, 103% crit all the time. I can tweak that a little bit, and that should be it. That should be it. A little demonstration for a single target fights, which can be really good. Like I said in my previous video, guys, time your rotations with the clerics and other people in your party. But as you can see, I basically burned this hard dummy pretty good, you know. Let's finish this on the. Very nice, very nice. As you can see, stats are here: 78k, 35. I can spike that crit even more, but there is no need as I'm overboard. Okay. So that's about it, guys. If you have any questions about Masterwork, I'm not a Masterworker, but I want to say thanks to my friend Hu from Holy Crusaders. He will make me those rings pretty soon, and well, when the module hits. And that's about it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. We're hitting 15 minutes mark. Like I said, it's not a big video. It's just like a masterwork. I want to show you the rings, clarify some stuff about my weapons. They actually changed this icon that is protected. As you can see, it's like a chain. But that's really not important. Of course, about the artifacts, just to finish it with this, I will be using Wheels of Element when I'm not so lazy. Otherwise, Soulside Crystal for the bosses, and everything should be really peachy. Anyway, thank you guys so much for the support in the previous video. Some of the viewers, like I said, got a little bit confused, and I got some positive critics that I should have explained stuff much more, like to clarify some stuff, why radiants or savages in defense slots and stuff like that. But like I said, this is just a pre-build, and this is a pre-build update with new Masterwork rings. And I will see you guys soon. We got 7 days to the module. This is how I'm going to be starting. Like I said in my previous video, it should be really good, really good, at least for me, So thank you very much, guys. Northside was here, Unforgiven. One more time, I know I'm boring, but guys, you are fucking awesome. I really appreciate the support. And like I said in my previous video, don't be shy. Drop me in the commentary section. I will try to reply to every single one of them, of you guys. So this was, like I said, Northside. Thank you guys for. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you like my content, feel free to subscribe. I will try to not show only GWFs as a class, but also runs and stuff like that, you know. And if as I improve, I will share with all of you guys. So this was like Northside, and I love you all. And guys, it's Monday. Is it Monday? No, it's I missed it. It's actually Thursday. No, Wednesday. So you guys have a good weekend, and we got a Friday coming up, and I hope you guys have much luck in the double enchant also. So much love to all of you, and we'll see you soon. Bye bye.